Have you ever noticed how sometimes our bodies send subtle messages, almost like whispers, hinting at the need for an energy boost or a moment of healing right at the start of the day? It's that feeling of wanting to start fresh, grounded, and ready to embrace what lies ahead. Often, life has us moving so fast, even first thing in the morning, that we skip over this, jumping into the hustle with little thought for what our bodies are asking for. But imagine a world where a simple practice exists, one that harnesses a calm yet powerful energy to lift us up, heal us, and help us connect with that often overlooked part of ourselves that is entirely capable of self-rejuvenation. There's a story rooted in Buddhist traditions that opens up this doorway. It tells of a small morning ritual that, when embraced daily, has the potential to realign our bodies and minds, helping us tap into our innate ability for self-healing. This practice isn't about grand gestures. Instead, it's about quiet moments, just a few intentional minutes each morning. Within that small space, the mind and body can sync, refreshing and nurturing the core of who we are. It's simple, natural, and deeply resonant with those seeking a renewed sense of well-being. By embracing this ancient knowledge, we are essentially inviting a gentle transformation into our lives. Imagine feeling your energy radiate from within, empowering you to face each day with vitality and balance. This morning ritual is a subtle way to connect deeply with ourselves, revitalizing from within. Over time, the practice has shown that this gentle, morning-centered self-care can elevate both our mental clarity and physical health in powerful ways. It's as though each dawn brings a chance to begin again, nurturing a deeper connection with our bodies and minds. In the stillness of the morning, a remarkable shift takes place all around us. With the first gentle rays of sunlight, life itself seems to stir awake, bringing with it a fresh energy that washes over the world. If you've ever taken a moment to observe, it's like everything syncs in perfect harmony. Birds start chirping their morning songs, delicate flowers open up their petals to greet the day, and animals stretch and rise as if nature has gently nudged them awake. Temple bells may softly echo in the distance, marking the beginning of a new day, and even the breeze seems to carry a calm yet uplifting energy. Morning time, in many cultures and practices, has long been held as sacred, a time of renewal and potential. The environment itself appears to be wrapped in a glow, a quiet beauty that somehow feels both ancient and timeless. This first hour, when the world transitions from the quiet of night to the vibrance of day, holds a unique magic. It's a time when the mind is still fresh, unburdened by the demands and expectations that often gather as the day progresses. Our bodies and minds are primed for new beginnings, for moments of reflection, and for intentional actions that can set the tone for a day of balance, focus, and joy. Imagine beginning your day with this awareness, understanding that the morning is not simply a rush to get things started, but an opportunity to align yourself with the rhythm of nature, with a sense of harmony that nourishes both the soul and body. Taking in the morning's calm can become a personal ritual, a time to root ourselves before stepping into the world, prepared to face any challenge with a renewed sense of purpose and energy. By recognizing the importance of these early hours, we are, in a way, grounding ourselves, drawing from the strength and serenity around us, and bringing that sense of balance into every part of our day. Starting your day with a good stretch can be one of the most natural and effective ways to wake up both your body and mind. You might notice that the moment you wake up, your body instinctively wants to stretch. It's an urge that's as old as we are, and is something even animals do when they wake up. Think of a cat or dog after a long nap. They don't just spring up, but take their time stretching, lengthening, and loosening up. Stretching helps realign the body after a night's rest, as if every muscle and joint is taking a deep breath to prepare for the day. It's a gentle wake-up call for our systems, helping blood flow to increase gradually and energize the muscles. A good stretch also lubricates our joints, which can make moving around feel more comfortable and natural. By stretching first thing, you are not only waking up, but also easing any stiffness, setting yourself up for better posture and improved flexibility. This small act of stretching activates the entire body, instantly lifting that morning grogginess and replacing it with a subtle yet powerful surge of energy. In today's fast-paced world, where many of us spend hours seated at a desk or hunched over a screen, the body craves this kind of movement even more. Stretching helps shake off the stiffness from those long hours, as well as the mental fatigue that comes with them. It's a simple form of exercise that requires no equipment or prep time and can help keep your body feeling agile and alert. Besides the physical benefits, stretching gives a gentle boost to our mood and sets a positive tone for the day. It's a moment to connect with your body, to feel your breath, and to become fully aware of the physical self. And as a bonus, a consistent morning stretching routine can even lower the chances of experiencing sudden injuries or strains later in the day. After stretching, the next habit to embrace is drinking water. Many of us wake up slightly dehydrated after hours of sleep, so giving your body a refreshing drink of water first thing in the morning can be incredibly beneficial. Imagine your body as a well-tuned engine that's been running on low overnight. Adding water helps recharge it, waking up all your internal systems. In Ayurveda, it's believed that drinking water right after you wake up is like hitting a refresh button for your body. It flushes out toxins that have accumulated while you were asleep, preparing you for the day with a cleaner slate. This simple act can do wonders for your digestion, as water helps get everything moving, so to speak. You'll notice that your body feels lighter and more balanced, as the water naturally aids in cleansing the digestive tract. Drinking water in the morning can also bring about an almost instant glow to your skin. When your body is well hydrated, it shows in your skin's texture and appearance. Instead of grabbing a cup of coffee or tea right away, which, though comforting, can actually contribute to dehydration, try having a glass or two of plain water. You can even make it warm if that's easier on your stomach, or drink from a copper vessel, as some suggest, for additional health benefits. Warm water is often gentler and is said to stimulate digestion and boost circulation. For those who experience morning bloating, drinking water upon waking can help reduce this feeling, creating a comfortable start to the day. Over time, making water the first thing you consume in the morning can help prevent issues like acidity, digestive discomfort, and even premature aging. The skin becomes more radiant, concentration levels improve, and the entire body feels more alert and ready to go. It's a tiny, almost effortless change to our routine that can have profound impacts on our health and energy levels. After taking care of your body's hydration, it's important to give a little attention to your eyes. Our eyes work hard all day, especially if we're constantly using screens, so they can get tired, dry, and even strained. One of the simplest, most refreshing things you can do for them is splash water on them first thing in the morning. But there's a small trick to doing this in a way that brings maximum benefit. Fill your mouth with water while splashing it on your eyes. This seemingly odd action helps the eyes open up and feel more refreshed. There's a theory that holding water in your mouth draws cooling energy up to the eyes, which helps relieve any puffiness or morning dryness. This practice is rooted in Ayurveda and is believed to refresh both the eyes and the sinuses. You may notice that any minor redness or dryness begins to fade with this practice, and your eyes feel much more awake and vibrant. The reason this technique works so well is that our facial sinuses are closely connected to the eyes. So, as you splash, you're also helping to flush out any accumulated impurities, ensuring your eyes remain clear and alert. Many people spend over 10 hours a day in front of screens, leading to tired, strained eyes by the day's end. This morning splash with cold or lukewarm water helps counter the drying effects of all that screen time. It also gives a nice wake-up call to the face and boosts blood flow to the area around the eyes, which helps reduce any puffiness. This gentle, simple practice is a refreshing and effective way to care for your vision and relieve some of the strain we put on our eyes daily. Taking just a moment each morning to care for your eyes like this can make them feel less fatigued throughout the day and maintain their long-term health. It's a beautiful, easy habit that once part of your routine becomes an act of self-care you'll look forward to each morning. The next practice, oil pulling, might sound a bit unusual at first, but it's an ancient remedy with countless benefits that has been around for centuries, particularly in Ayurveda. The concept is simple. You take a spoonful of oil. Coconut oil and sesame oil are popular choices, and swish it around in your mouth for 5 to 10 minutes, letting it move through every corner of your gums, between your teeth, and all around your mouth. It may feel strange initially, especially if you're not used to the texture, but the benefits are well worth it. Oil pulling acts like a magnet for toxins and bacteria in the mouth, trapping them in the oil and allowing you to spit them out, removing impurities that brushing alone might not catch. As the oil swishes around, it picks up germs and food particles that could lead to bad breath, gum issues, and even tooth decay. Over time, this practice can noticeably reduce bad breath, whiten your teeth by gently lifting stains, and improve overall oral hygiene without the use of chemical-based mouthwashes. The natural compounds in coconut and sesame oils are known for their antimicrobial properties, helping to kill harmful bacteria and creating a cleaner, fresher environment in the mouth. For people who struggle with frequent gum inflammation or sensitivity, oil pulling can be a soothing way to keep the gums healthy and reduce swelling. After a few days of practice, you'll find the routine gets easier, and soon it becomes a relaxing way to start the day. Another benefit people often notice with oil pulling is an overall improvement in the texture and color of their lips. The gentle movement of oil over the lips nourishes them, helping with dryness or dullness. Some people even add a drop of clove oil or peppermint oil for extra freshness and antibacterial support, especially if they're dealing with sinus issues or seasonal allergies. Oil pulling is a quiet, meditative practice that gives you a few extra minutes each morning to focus inward, setting a calm and steady tone for the day ahead. Following oil pulling, consider giving attention to what your body first absorbs after a night's rest, as this has a significant impact on your energy and digestion for the entire day. After hours of sleep, the body is essentially in a fasting state, and what you choose to consume at that moment can be more easily absorbed, almost like priming your system for the day's demands. Ayurveda emphasizes the importance of mindful choices during this morning fast breaking. For instance, if you experience liver issues or digestive sluggishness, fresh sugarcane juice is recommended as it helps to cleanse and supports liver health naturally. Sugarcane juice is packed with essential minerals and electrolytes, perfect for an early morning boost without overwhelming your stomach. Or, for those who run hot or sweat a lot, a simple mixture of yogurt with a tiny bit of lime can provide cooling relief and support calcium absorption. This gentle boost of nutrients prepares the body to better handle physical and mental activities. Yogurt is also packed with probiotics, beneficial bacteria that enhance gut health, support immunity, and even improve mood. This is why starting your day with a choice that aligns with your body's needs sets a foundation of vitality that sustains you through the day. Whichever option you choose, it's essential to avoid eating anything else for at least 20 minutes afterward. This short wait gives the body time to absorb the nutrients fully, allowing them to work effectively without interruption. Over time, this mindful approach to the morning meal has been shown to improve overall digestion, stabilize energy levels, and even enhance mental clarity as your body grows accustomed to this gentle, nutritious start. Alongside these mindful practices, it's equally essential to consider what not to eat, particularly at night. Ayurveda and many wellness philosophies agree that certain foods can be tough on the digestive system if eaten too close to bedtime. Leafy greens, for instance, are incredibly nutritious, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but they are best consumed earlier in the day. When eaten at night, their high fiber content can be challenging for the stomach to break down, leading to bloating or indigestion. The chlorophyll in leafy greens, while cleansing, can also increase acidity in the stomach, especially when the digestive system is slower and less active at night. It's a similar case with salads. During the day, fresh vegetables and greens are a wonderful source of hydration, fiber, and nutrients. However, at night, our bodies often struggle to digest the raw fiber in salads, which can lead to discomfort, gas, and a sense of heaviness that disrupts sleep. Ayurveda recommends lighter, warm, easily digestible foods for dinner, which aligns with the natural slowing of our digestive fire as evening approaches. Another item to watch out for is yogurt. While fantastic for gut health during the day, it can lead to an increase in mucus production if eaten at night, potentially affecting respiration and causing congestion. This is because, according to Ayurvedic teachings, yogurt at night can increase kapha, the dosha associated with heaviness and moisture in the body. This increase can lead to feelings of lethargy, respiratory issues, and even sleep disturbances. The same goes for fruits, which contain natural sugars and fiber. Eating them at night can slow metabolism and hinder digestion, contrary to the popular belief that fruits are always a light and healthy option. The sugars in fruit can disrupt the balance of sleep, and the natural acids can sometimes lead to acid reflux or discomfort if the body is already winding down. Avoiding these foods at night not only prevents digestion-related sleep issues, but also ensures that you wake up feeling light, energized, and ready to embrace the new day. Taking these small, intentional steps around when and what to eat, particularly in the morning and evening, creates a balanced rhythm for both body and mind, guiding you toward a day that's more aligned, energized, and mindful. In one of the most profound parts of the story, the Master shares a lesson that goes beyond health habits. It's a story of true self-worth and identity, using a prince's journey to convey a powerful message. This young prince grew up in luxury, the son of a king who had meticulously planned every detail of his son's life, right down to his future as a respected warrior and leader. Yet, as the prince grew older, he found that his true interests didn't align with the king's expectations. He loved art, painting, and music, passions that in the king's eyes didn't fit the image of a strong, courageous ruler. Despite the prince's achievements in his interests, the king was unimpressed, and his disappointment began to weigh on the young prince. Whenever he tried to discuss his love for painting or any of his other creative pursuits, the king would cut him off, dismissing his interests as trivial and even embarrassing. Each time the prince was reminded that he wasn't meeting his father's ideals. Eventually, the prince resolved to give up his passions and train as a warrior. Pushing himself tirelessly to live up to his father's expectations, he dedicated himself to the path of a warrior, mastering skills that he had never initially desired, all in the hope of earning his father's approval. He grew strong, fierce, and even led troops to victory in several battles, impressing everyone in the kingdom, everyone except his father. After each success, his father would simply say, "You still have much to learn." Despite his achievements, The prince felt a void grow within him. He became a celebrated warrior, but the journey had worn away his gentle spirit, and he barely recognized himself. One day, while walking through his kingdom, he met a young woman who spoke with a raw honesty that struck him deeply. She saw through the armor and the titles, recognizing the artist and dreamer buried beneath. Her words awakened something in him, and for the first time he realized he had been living a life crafted by someone else, abandoning his true self for acceptance and status. The young woman's simple question, if he could give it all up to pursue his passions, left him in deep thought. She helped him see that real value wasn't tied to titles or appearances, but to the authenticity of living true to oneself. The prince began to question his choices and, ultimately, the path he had followed to appease others. The story gently encourages us to reflect on our own lives. Are we living for ourselves or just for others' approval? True worth lies in embracing who we are, regardless of the roles or expectations placed upon us by society. In the next part of his lesson, the master shifts to the remarkable benefits of ginger, calling it one of nature's simplest yet most potent gifts to health. Ginger, with its warm, slightly spicy flavor, has long been a staple in kitchens and traditional medicine alike. The master explains that ginger isn't just a spice, but an entire pharmacy in a small root. It contains compounds that offer powerful health benefits, acting as both a natural remedy for digestion and a potent anti-inflammatory. For centuries, Ayurveda has prized ginger for its ability to balance the body and aid in digestion. It's a heating spice, which means it generates warmth within the body, stimulating digestive enzymes and improving overall digestion. Consuming ginger can relieve issues like bloating, gas, and acidity, making it an invaluable ally for those with sensitive digestive systems. But its uses extend far beyond digestion. Gingerol, the active compound in ginger, possesses strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which can reduce joint pain and help manage chronic pain conditions like arthritis. The master mentions that ginger also has natural antimicrobial properties, meaning it can help fight infections and boost the immune system. For those struggling with colds, sinus issues, or respiratory infections, ginger can be a soothing remedy. Adding a bit of ginger to tea or warm water not only provides relief, but also helps open up airways and relieve congestion. On top of that, ginger is a great aid in weight management. Its thermogenic properties can increase calorie burning, and it also helps stabilize blood sugar levels. Drinking ginger tea or adding fresh ginger to meals can be an effective way to naturally support a balanced weight. Women in particular find ginger helpful for menstrual cramps, as its anti-inflammatory properties can ease pain. The master's insights remind us that this humble root is a powerhouse of wellness, supporting everything from digestion and immunity to metabolism and pain relief. Using ginger daily, whether in cooking, as tea, or even as a chutney, is a small change that can lead to significant health benefits over time. Finally, the master wraps up his teachings by sharing the correct way to use ginger to reap its maximum benefits. He advises his students to take a tablespoon of grated ginger and boil it in a glass of water, letting it simmer until the water absorbs the nutrients. This ginger-infused water can be sipped after meals to aid digestion, relieve bloating, and reduce acidity. Some prefer to add honey or a squeeze of lemon for extra flavor and benefits, making it a soothing drink that's easy on the stomach. The master suggests drinking this ginger water twice a day, once after lunch and once after dinner, as this helps improve digestive health and maintains a balanced metabolism. He also encourages experimenting with ginger in various ways, whether as a garnish for meals, mixed into tea, or even in homemade chutneys and pickles. For those seeking more variety, ginger can be added to smoothies, soups, or salads, bringing its health benefits into every meal. The Master's teachings highlight how small, intentional steps can make a big difference in our overall wellness. Ginger is not only a flavorful spice, but a powerful medicinal ingredient with countless uses, offering a natural, accessible way to nurture health. By incorporating these habits, the students learned that wellness isn't about drastic changes, but about making small, mindful choices that align with nature and respect the body's rhythms. The Master's final lesson emphasizes the importance of sharing knowledge and making small but lasting changes that enhance our quality of life, both for ourselves and those around us. He reminds the students that each of these practices, whether it's starting the day with a refreshing stretch, hydrating with pure water, or incorporating the healing benefits of ginger, may seem small and simple, but collectively they form a foundation for balanced, vibrant living. These habits aren't about complex rituals or long hours of practice. They're about nurturing a relationship with our bodies and minds, respecting their needs, and creating a steady rhythm that sustains us through the ups and downs of daily life. Each of these choices, no matter how minor, is a vote for better health and a stronger sense of well-being. The Master highlights that while we often strive for big transformations, it's truly the accumulation of these little steps that builds resilience, strength, and a peaceful mind. With each morning stretch, each mindful sip of water, each nourishing meal, we reinforce this connection to ourselves, helping our bodies feel supported and ready to face whatever comes. In sharing these teachings, the Master hopes to spark a ripple effect, where the students carry forward the wisdom and pass it on to others. He emphasizes that we all have a role in spreading these simple practices, as many people are unaware of just how much impact these habits can have. Often the modern world pushes us towards quick fixes, fancy supplements, or expensive treatments. But the truth is that health can be nurtured from within, using methods and wisdom that have been around for centuries. When we share these lessons with family, friends, or even colleagues, we're not only helping them improve their physical health, but also encouraging a shift in mindset towards self-care and mindful living. Imagine the impact if even a handful of people incorporated these practices. The ripple would grow, and soon more and more individuals would feel empowered to take charge of their wellness naturally and effectively. The Master's parting message is clear. Even in a world filled with distractions and conveniences, there's immense power in the traditional wisdom that connects us back to nature and ourselves. As we bring this journey to a close, it's worth reflecting on how these teachings can inspire real change. Maybe you'll start with something small, like drinking water first thing in the morning, or taking a moment to stretch and awaken your body. Perhaps you'll be inspired to try oil pulling, to gently cleanse and energize your mouth, or to add ginger to your daily meals, appreciating its warmth and healing properties. Each step is a choice towards a healthier, more centered version of yourself. As you integrate these habits, take a moment to notice the changes. They may be subtle at first, but over time, you'll feel stronger, more energetic, and in tune with your own needs. And as you experience these benefits, consider sharing them with those around you. It's incredible how much of a difference these small acts of wellness can make in your life and in the lives of others. So here's to embracing this knowledge, carrying it forward, and allowing these gentle yet powerful practices to become a part of your daily rhythm. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards self-care and mindful living. Every small change truly counts. We hope this knowledge enriches your life and brings you closer to a state of balance, health, and joy. Until next time, let's keep growing, learning, and nurturing ourselves and each other.